Hey guys, this is Amy with Stick with the Plan. Today we're in my hometown of Flatwoods, Kentucky. Stay right here, we'll get right into it. So glad you joined me today. Now today I wanted to talk about you can't get there from here. This past spring, my little sister Faith, she got married in South Carolina, and it was a gorgeous wedding. She was a beautiful bride. She married Levi. We're so happy to have a new brother. But when I was trying to get there that morning, it was a rainy, gray day, and I'm driving around, parts of South Carolina I'm not familiar with, and my GPS said I had arrived at the church. I was like, I have not arrived. I was in the middle of nowhere. And I found this little country store, and I went in there, and people were eating breakfast, and I asked the people that I saw, I said, hey, do you all know how to get to the church from here? And they said, oh, you cannot get there from here. And I went, oh my goodness. And everybody started laughing. They said, oh, we're just kidding you. It's just the next road down. I was like, oh, thank you. This one gentleman even told me, hey, why don't you just jump in my truck? I'll take you there myself. I said, oh, no, thank you. Your directions are great. So I got back in my car and I got to the church. But that phrase there just kind of got me and stuck with me. You can't get there from here. We know that that is false. Why I wanted to talk about this right here at this place is this is the very hill that my grandpa would climb when he was a little guy growing up here in Flatwoods. He lived right over there in Short Holler, and he would climb up here and look out over the city, and there wasn't much to the city there. He said, I could see the steeple of the church and I could see the schoolhouse. But the Lord began to put a plan in his heart as he got up here and was dreaming that the plan of God was just for him to be a builder and develop this city. He built over 200 houses here and got doctors to come, the dentists to come to town. And I think, wow, what big plans for such a little guy who thought, he probably didn't think he had much of a future. He was one of 14. He dropped out of school in the 6th grade. His dad had spent time in jail for moonshining during the Depression, trying to provide for his family. He had all these things against him, yet God was dealing with his heart. Reminds me of a story in the Bible coming out of Judges 6, where we see Gideon there, and the angel of the Lord appears to him and calls him this mighty warrior, this mighty man of valor. And Gideon was talking to the angel going, excuse me, pardon me, are you talking to me? He said, I'm from the weakest tribe, and I'm the youngest of that tribe. We are of no importance. Are you sure you're talking to me? He wasn't sure about that. When you consider your own means sometimes and where you come from and what you have, you think the plan of God, that can't be about me. Does he know my circumstance? Yet God would choose you. He's not considering your family or your means. He's dropped big plans on the inside of your heart. I'm so glad that my grandfather didn't limit himself when he would climb up here and dream. He said, I'm going to build my house up here one day. And he sure did. It's right here. So even everything in the natural might say you could not get there from here. Whatever the plan is, whatever the purpose is, whatever your destiny that God keeps talking to you about, keeps developing your heart towards, you can go for that. You can get there right from here. My grandfather also had the first stoplight that was ever in Flatwoods, and he would always say, from this stoplight you can get to anywhere in the world. How true is that? Don't be limited today. Gideon had to say, my God, he delivered my grandfathers out of Egypt. I know he'll be with me to help me too. You've got a great big God on your side. There's no limitations. Think about where you can get right from here. You can get there as you stick with the plans he has for you. Thanks for joining me today. I just love hearing all that God is doing in your life. All your likes, your love, especially your shares. You're part of our team getting this good news out to new people each and every week. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, subscribe. Leave us a comment. If you're on Facebook, like this page, because each week we're bringing you a brand new message right from our hearts to help you stick with the plan.